is this. My question is this to everybody watching. Would you rather rappers rap about selling drugs and killing other black men? Or would you rather they just live their lyrics and not rap about it? Before you answer, listen. So I'm going to ask the question again. Would you rather rappers rap about selling drugs and killing other black men? Or would you rather them live their lyrics and not rap about it? Talk to me. Oh.
That's a trick question.
Oh, no, that's a good question. Because depending on how you answer this, the sword cut back. Bro. It ain't no trick question.
Because what do you mean to say? Is all rappers gangsters and thugs?
No, I'm talking. No. Listen to me. Because we will have to only be talking about the people that raps about this. You know what I'm saying? If you just listen to the question. So listen, so I can make sure I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get the answer right in my head because it can go.
Would you rather rappers rap about? Would you rather them rap about? Put it like this: the rappers who rap this shit. Would you rather them just rap this shit, or would you rather them live this shit and not rap about it? I ain't talking about the rappers who don't rap about that type shit. I'm just saying we see everything that be coming from it. Would you rather them rap about this shit? Or would you rather them live this shit and not rap about it?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If they live this shit. That's just chaos either way, goddamn it. I said it's better for them to live it and not rap about it, cause at the end of the day they can fuck with the weaker man. That's the only thing. That's the only way I'm hitting to it, so they can fuck with the kids, man. That's the only thing I can think of for real. But if they rapping and not doing it, yeah, the kids gonna do it, or whoever listens to it will do it. But if they doing it and not rapping about it, they fucking their neighborhood up. So I just rather fuck their neighborhood up than the world. So yeah.
Oh shit. If everybody fuck their neighborhood up, that is the world, goddamn it.
I said I'd rather them fuck their neighborhood up than the rest of the world.
But it's one of them niggas in their neighborhood though. But alright, I see what you're saying. Damn. I'm gonna have to go with the other one. I'm gonna have to go with the one I'd rather a nigga rap about some shit that he used to do or that he don't do no more, or some shit that he seen growing.
Oh, he ain't saying that. He said a nigga rapping about selling drugs and killing and all that shit.
And he not
vice versa doing it.
Yeah, I'd rather a nigga rap about.
We don't know if he doing it or not. We just saying that's what he's rapping about. The way he rap about it makes you think he's doing it.
Oh, right. I thought he was saying rap about it but don't do it, and then he don't rap about it but he do it. That's what I thought the question was. But all right, so we don't know if that nigga that's rapping about it do it or not. Then I'd rather you just not rap about it. If I know if it's like either or, if it's like either you rap about drugs and killing and you don't do it in real life, or you do it in real life and you don't rap about it, I would rather the nigga that rap about it. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, so boom. I'm gonna say this, right? Because I see the comments is going up. Shout out to the comment. But look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say right. See, there's a reason I asked this. I asked this question.
You gotta raise your own kids. My son can listen to whatever, but he know right from wrong because his daddy here to teach him right from wrong.
Yeah, but they not like the last argument.
Hold on, don't go too deep into that because that's close to the question of the day. Don't get into parenting and shit like that. It's close to the question.
Shut up, nigga. We ain't talking to you. We talking to
I'm just letting y'all know I don't want y'all to shoot all your shots. You know what I'm saying? And then we got a question and you said it already. You know what I'm saying?
Go all night.
So boom. So the reason I asked that question is because there are people who feel like they would rather these niggas rap about this shit and make careers and shit and be able to provide for their families and all this blah, 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 than them be causing this chaos. They could be in jail. They could be doing this. They could, like, I heard a lot of people who say that, and I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. I think that I would rather a nigga just live that shit. I would rather you just sell drugs and you just kill your black people, the black man. I would rather you just do it because of the same thing that O got out of when he deduced out of it, when he said how it poisoned the minds of other kids and all this other shit. The kids, like, my thing is this: don't get in everybody's head and convince them to do some shit that you're probably not even doing. You know what I'm saying? Just to make money off of these people. You know what I'm saying? To make money off of some shit you're putting in the atmosphere. You know that how I kind of ask that question a lot, but I ask it in a sprinkled way. Like that fake it till you make it. Like all that. When I'm asking that shit, because I don't like it. I do not like fake it till you make it. I do not like, because I feel like you're not telling the real story. And if you really got to like, you know, when I said we was talking earlier in one of these earlier episodes about how when I grew up, it's certain shit that I just don't rap about. I'm just not doing that. So I don't rap about it because I'm one who believe you don't got to follow a trend. If you got talent, you got talent. Your talent's supposed to be able to just break through. Not, I'm going to make this type music because this is the shit that people want to hear. The people don't know what they want to hear. They want to hear whatever you tell them they want to hear. And I'm saying that because it was some shit Act said that in that interview that made perfect fucking sense. When they asked him a question about do they think he contributed to the war in Chirac because of how he was reporting on it and this, that, and the third. And he came down to eventually saying in the beginning he thought he wasn't, but now he can tell how he did in a sense. But if I'm going to take this accountability, then we got to all take accountability for playing the music that's poisoning the people. We play it, we enable this shit, we bop to it, it's in our cars, but we're saying this man right here reporting on the shit that they're putting in the music. They're putting this shit in the music. They're playing this shit. They're saying we just killed Whoop the Whoop last week. We smoking a Whoop the Whoop pack. They're saying this shit in the music. But I'm wrong for reporting on the shit you're saying in the music. But the people are for example, a nigga say, I'm from 60, what did he say? I'm from 64, I'm from 65th, we not from 63rd. That shit around the world being said when we don't know a motherfucking thing about 63rd. We don't know. You got people that ain't know from nowhere around that shit saying we from 64th, I'm from 65th, not from 63rd, because it became cool to say. It's in the song. You know what I'm saying? We enable this shit by saying, man, shit, this is what they want to hear. They don't know that they don't know this ain't what they want to hear. They just know it sound cool. They just know even if it's garbage and you play it on the radio enough, you're going to start to sing it because it's programmed in your head. You just keep hearing it and keep hearing it. So you believe that this is what the people want to hear. The people think that the girls want to hear Cardi B telling them and they got some WAP. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that people don't. I'm not saying nobody wants to hear that. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying there's no way most girls wants to hear this. There's no way. Most girls want to hear city girl rap. Finessing a nigga out of it. There's no way. But most girl rappers who make it as a rapper, they got to get naked. If you want to get big, if you want to be huge, you got to get naked and talk frisky.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah.
Right?
What you say?
I'm not talking about a nigga who goddamn just every other line kill him up, shoot him up, bang bang. But boom. Say you a nigga that you really from the hood, but boom, you rap or whatever. You really from the hood. You really been through shit. When you see, you right. A lot of niggas don't write, bro. That's why it's hard for niggas' music to elevate. You feel what I'm saying, to the level that it needs to be. Honest.
What you mean, right?
And that's for me too. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of
you think they freestyle?
Yeah, they songs because now Gucci and Jay-Z and Wayne got everybody just freestyling, even though some niggas ain't good at it. Everybody doing it now. So it's harder, you know, like if we sit right here and freestyle right now, all three of us gonna say something that, you feel what I'm saying? Unless we focus on literally, we not gonna say nothing negative. But we gonna say something negative, bro. It's in our culture, bro. It's in our past. It's in everything, bro. So it's hard to just cut that faucet. Excuse me. It's hard to cut that faucet all the way off to just say I'm not gonna, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? I deal with that shit. Like, I'd be like, you know, like, if you hear mostly any of my music that's from like 2018, 19 on up, then it ain't really got too much killing or drugs in it. But 2016, 17 on back, it was. But it's hard, bro. I'm telling you, as an artist, it's hard. And that ain't no excuse, but it's hard, brother, to come from.
I kind of disagree, though, did it?
I disagree, too.
I disagree, did it? Because, listen, I'm a freestyling, I'm a freestyling nigga, bro. But I'll never go in the studio and freestyle and record freestyle. And that's just because of how I was raised. So you're kind of right when you say, like, I write. That's because most of the shit you are ever going to hear that's recorded, it was written. You know what I'm saying? But that's because my goal is to control. I want to stay 100% on the topic of what I'm talking about. That's why I write. Now, if I'm granted, I can free positive because I can have niggas throw words at me and keep rhyming with. I can do a lot of so the reason I'm just speaking for me. I can't speak for all freestyling niggas because I understand what you're saying. And I don't disagree. I just feel like I'm gonna say this. It was a part that I agree with when you were saying that it's because they're freestyling. They're really going in there just punching in, saying anything, and you know what I'm saying. The engineer, I agree with that side of it, but I feel like I think that niggas think that they gotta be so real as rappers and be living it. I think that niggas ain't being a real rapper. They want to be real, and then they want to rap so they can say that I'm real. You know what I'm saying?
Think like that. Like even Future said it in his song. He was like, fuck all my wrongs, I don't even write. And that I felt that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like he won't saying it as in like nigga,
Future right, bro.
Everything wrong, but he's saying y'all always so hard on me about me expressing myself in my music, but I don't even write this shit. I just let it come out. You see what I'm saying? So I said that.
See, that's not an excuse though.
I think
anything you put out, once you put out art, if you put out art, it's fair game to critique someone's art,
right?
Whether they like it or don't like it.
Some people gotta doctor up a whole picture and take hours and all that, and some people can go in that bitch and paint you a fresh picture right then and there. You see what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people do. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people. Some people do.
See, I think that a nigga like a Biggie doing that, or a nigga like a Hove doing that, like, and I'm not saying it just because they're better rappers than these other people, but they're better rappers than Future. They're better rappers than Young Thug.
Them niggas doing,
you know what I'm saying?
Like they got nice. They music is
good. A likable sound or knowing how to put music together is different from being a rapper who can just rap, like freestyling. Like freestyling and just being able to really put that rap shit together and be really that rapping is different from putting a song together. Like you're good at making music.
There's not a lot of rappers that can go on the booth.
That's all I'm saying.
There's not a lot of rappers that can go on the booth and make a song, just freestyle and make it sound like an actual song. There's a couple that can do it. They can play around with it, but in my world of rap and the people I've been around with, even the people that were super garbage, bro, they always wrote that shit.
Bro, any song you hear of mine, I don't write nothing, bro. I don't write none of my songs, bro. None of them.
Oh, you freestyle?
I freestyle.
What?
And I don't even.
See, look, let me ask you this. And let me ask you this. Do you think? Go ahead.
With you, that's like kind of a unicorn where I'm from, because everybody I know, they go to the booth, they got their songs ready and that. But I feel you. I'm not saying everybody do it. I feel it's some people that freestyle. But how do you get the song like perfect? Oh,
see, my thing is that's why I want to ask that, because I don't really think that be friend. I don't think punching in is like. Do you go in there literally and just rap for 16 bars freestyling, or do you punch in a few lines at a time?
This is what I do.
Yeah, I feel like it's right.
I hear the beat. I like the beat. All right, that beat, I like it. I push like on it. Then I go to the studio. I go through the beats I already like. I don't like beating it up in my head too much, pause, because I get tired of shit quick. So I just, and I like that one. I go in there, I listen to it, and I tell them, let me go. And I go all the way through, and I pick my chorus. I like, all right, I like these 4 bars. Let me make that my chorus. And then now this the rest of the song. You feel what I'm saying? I punch in on days. Yeah, freestyling. Only time I punch in is on days when I ain't got the energy and I got to force myself to do some shit.
So you just let the beat play from the beginning to the end, and then you just rap straight through, and then pick pieces out. That's different. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't
really never seen that of that.
Bro, I don't know if I'm just guessing that, but I think a few other niggas do it. I can hear it in their songs. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying no. I don't know no like local people that do it, but like, cause when I used to go.
Now, see, you gotta get what I'm projecting, what I'm saying in my head. I'm saying a 3 and some change minutes beat, and a nigga about to rap from beginning. Now, I'm not saying nobody can't rap for 3 minutes. I know that. You know what I mean?
I heard Hov say this is one of the ways Hov do it. When Hov say he go on the booth, he'll hear a beat or whatever. When he hearing the beat, he'll be like, instead of rapping to it, he'll be making like.
Yeah, you gotta get the flow first. Yeah.
But he'll do that on the song, re-listen to it, then he'll put the words to it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You do it. From what I'm saying, you saying is you go in there, lay your chords down, and just freestyle it. Then go back in and
sometimes I do.
I don't even feel like you even overlay a freestyle.
I do it like that sometimes. Sometimes I do it like you said. I make my chorus first because I'll hear one word and I'll be like, all right, that's the chorus right there. I'll just hear it, and I'll be like, and I'll build the chorus around that. And then after I got the chorus, I'll be like, all right, then I'll freestyle through. You feel what I'm saying? Do a whole 16. But
if it would be hard for me to stay on topic, I'd be everywhere over the place.
That's why sometimes a nigga might you see, like,
I'd be everywhere.
Sometimes I be all over the place on my songs. Then that's, you feel what I'm saying? But shit, I don't know. But that's
see,
why
I ain't gonna hold you. I be so particular, bro. I be wanting every single syllable to. I be chasing down how the syllable rhyme with this joint. I be chasing down. I be trying to make sure I ain't as basic as, you know how the stanza go A, B, A, B? My next stanza ain't gonna go A, B, A, B. I ain't about to do that through stanza, through stanza, through stanza, through. I be doing little shit to challenge myself, because I'm competing with the last thing I just did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't competing with whatever somebody heard, like, so I might be burnt out in my head on some shit, like if I'm making a song to the girl, I'm not gonna be talking about no coke. I'm not gonna be talking about I'm not about to reference no, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. When I'm telling a story, I know how to tell a story. I know how to write you know what I'm saying? So I know how to bust that bitch from back in school days when we used to bust down an essay and be able to break it down into what a paragraph mean, how the 5 sentences go with the what is it? The intro, the body, and the conclusion. You know what I'm saying? I still treat my motherfucking the introduction. That's what it is. The introduction, the body, and the conclusion. I do that shit with everything that I do, bro. Like every song that I write, everything that
the topic and the subject and all that shit.
What, the subject and the predicate? What this nigga talk about, man?
I used to like that, though. I do that until I don't know.
Some topic I ain't doing, though. That's back
going off of my everyday.
Yeah, so you know So look, so school moment for everybody watching. School moment. So a paragraph, 5 sentences. The first sentence is the introduction. The 3 middle sentences is the body. Well, more times than not, if you in that first sentence, you name 3 things, you can make a sentence for each of those 3 things within that body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that final jank is the conclusion where you wrap up everything that you just did from 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? And you just think bigger when you do the same thing to an essay. An essay is 5 paragraphs. You know what I'm saying? Same logic.
Yeah.
One,
think about
you know what I'm saying? I got you, baby. I got you. I was a school nigga. I got you, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was a writer, though. I was into that writing shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's a little, you know what I mean? So that's why I be into that. When I'm writing these songs, bro, I ain't saying I'm the greatest. I'm just saying I'm hard to fuck with. I'm gonna be a tough scrap. You know what I'm saying?
When I spit, bro, when I write, I like to go over some shit, then hear some shit I ain't even know I said. You feel me? Like, oh shit, I said that.
Right, like a good movie, bro. You come back, watch that bitch, or come back, see that bitch, hear that bitch years later. Like, man, did you hear that nigga said whoop de whoop? Because you was caught up in the bob. You ain't see the weave that came. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. You'll play it again. You'll hear it the next time. You know.
Most niggas that be going in like they be sounding like little flip on the track. They be saying a bunch of nothing. Like when you go in there freestyle, that's even go with me. I be saying a bunch of nothing.
Shit.
Like,
unless you got a nigga in there that fire you up, that make you go.
No. It still be hard. Ain't saying it ain't gonna be hard. It still be hard. Shit'll be sweet, but it be a bunch of nothing. Shit don't go together. I be talking about shooting you, then the bitch coming to do something. Then man, shit just be everywhere. I'm so boring.
Steak in the basket. Sorry.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
I can go on story freestyle.
No, I'm just saying it's gonna be everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be. Well, that's just me. I can stay on topic, but my top it's gonna be everywhere.
I seen in the comments, everybody in here rap a little bit. We're not all active rappers. We might got 1.5. One and I ain't no half either. I'm a whole lot less than a half of an active motherfucker because I drop rap to promote the podcast all day drop rap for real. I don't care about rap like that, but did it a little bit more active and shit.
I don't give a fuck. It's something I love, bro. So I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, especially, yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.